Now to a shocking survival story. A 16-year-old boy stowed away in the wheel well of a flight from California to Hawaii. Authorities estimate that he was unconscious for most of the flight, which reached altitudes of 38,000 feet. Neurologist Dr. Nilay Shah joins us to discuss this miraculous survival. Dr. Shah is the medical director of Integrated Medicine and Nutrition of Mount Kisco. Welcome to Arise America, Dr. Shah.
Hello, thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in. First of all, let's just talk about, as much as you know, what the conditions were like inside that wheel well that this boy survived for these 5 hours or more. What was he dealing with?
Sure, well, it's pretty darn cold. The wheel well is not insulated, so you can get temperatures that approach freezing temperatures, and it's unpressurized, meaning that the level of oxygen that we're used to breathing in our normal air is much lower up there. So it can be quite dangerous and lethal to a human being.
And I think you're probably understating it a little bit. As I understand it, could have gotten as cold as below 80 degrees below zero, very little oxygen. So under those conditions, normally, what would that do to a human body?
We would be dead pretty darn quickly, unfortunately.
Yeah, so the problems would be hypothermia and hypoxia.
Exactly.
To use your words.
Thank you, yes, absolutely.
So how did this young boy survive?
It's really truly a matter of luck. We do use hypothermia in medicine. Therapeutic hypothermia is a technique where we cool the body down slowly and gradually. By doing that, the body's tissues, including the brain, need less and less oxygen and can survive for long periods without really any activity. But it's really a matter of luck that the rising of the plane, the altitude, it slowly cooled him to an area and special set of conditions where he got lucky.
Do you think that his age played a role in his survival, being such a young boy?
Absolutely. I think that the younger you are, to a certain extent, really you have a lot more leeway and a lot more flexibility in what your body can take as a hit. When you have other medical conditions as we get older, we're much more delicate.
Well, speaking of getting older, I would imagine being exposed to such extreme conditions will have some ripple effect, will have some consequences. What might he face later on because of this experience?
It's really hard to say. The measurable effects right now through standard medical testing won't really find anything. But his cells most likely aged. We could find that he could be having early onset diseases such as kidney disease, liver disease, lung disease. But the damage to the cell happens at a microscopic level that we can't tell right now. But cumulatively over time, we may find that he has diseases earlier than he would have normally had.
My goodness, it's absolutely incredible. It had to have shocked even you. Have you spoken to some of your peers in the medical community about the reaction to this story?
Absolutely. One of my friends is a critical care specialist that uses therapeutic hypothermia all the time. And the reality is, living under such conditions in an airplane's wheel well is very, very lucky. I wouldn't recommend it to anyone, even if you are going to Hawaii.
No, there are better ways to go to Hawaii.
Absolutely.
It is a miracle. He should be counting his blessings. Dr. Nilay Shah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Good to meet you.
Yep.
And this is Arise America.